During the Napoleonic Wars, during Napoleon's invasion of Russia, something weird seemed to happen among his soldiers. They were looking like they were risen from the dead. It was really weird, as most people would say. But sadly for us, this weird thing is going to change the world as we knew it. And the first people to find it out were some poor soldiers in a destroyer in a fortress somewhere in Norway. We can understand what happened in Vardøhus by the diaries of some brave old men, such as Jonas Vatve, a soldier of the Swedish army in the Blackpowder regiment. He said in his diary, "Oh bloody, another day in this shitty fortress. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I mean, it's just horrendous. But something weird happened today. A soldier from our regiment came here after he was looking in town with some other comrades of us. She's shown he wasn't good. Flesh was full green, and when our holy chaplain tried to bless him, he attacked him, killing him instantly. Our officer, the great Voldemort, shot him. After all of this, they were tasked to get out of the fortress immediately before these cannibals would take them out of their misery. They needed to alert the ship to get them out of here. In fact, we could see in the diary of the great Voldemort what he had to say. Hope Lord will save us all. And this Russian seaman said, "What's happening? I just want to go back home to my mama and my babushka." Then the survivors will have to dig out through all the snow to reach the port. It will be a massacre. Jonas tried to dig out his own, while his comrades were getting grabbed by shamblers. As much as he tried, a Russian tried to help him, and others will continue to protect them out. A sapper, an officer, a line infantryman. I mean, what's gonna happen in the future? Then they had to find out a key to unlock the gate. It was probably in one of the graveyards. While they're approaching, the Russian guy that dig it out said himself, "This is so bad. Help me! Help! Nogan! Help! 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 Help!" Jonas lost his life after being grabbed by a lot of zombies, and nobody tried to help him. Now the survivors were on their own. Tabaisha? Da, Nadjevs, Gospodi, Spasiba. Привет, Vlad. Now somebody had to light up the lighthouse to get the survivors out of here and warn the HMS Undaunted, a British ship. Now, there was someone to go there, and that boy was probably just going to be anybody. The sappers were still building. One time minute, verstud, Panclair, Jazuzuk Mayak, Zon Kales, Son Firm. Da! A Russian, that his name was unknown, decided that he was going to light up the lighthouse, and he was ready to do it as the sappers were ready to go. Suk bleed, looked at the sky, being shocked, and then he fell down like a fucking idiot. Ah! Fuck! Ah! They had lit up the lighthouse and left him alone stranded in his miserable pain. And now, it was all about to end. The battle must begin. Zombies started coming out of everywhere. Sappers were not ready to witness what was to come. They were not just like regular zombies. They railed them down, taking them with them. The battle started escalating as bombers, a zombie that was carrying out an explosive barrel, started attacking them. Most of their comrades were already dead, and others were at the high cannon. They were continuously exploding over and over again. The great Voldemort screamed at them, "Continue fighting! Don't stop surrendering!" Which told in Swedish and is "Fortstand Samba! Ger ida!" As much as he was going to talk, his fate was also going to be bad. As the Russian soldiers were still fighting in the port, a bomber light up in the front of the soldier, exploding him instantly, taking him down. The great Voldemort and his men were still down behind, as the Russian soldiers were losing the ground. A runner tried to attack the Russian, and he was still unharmed. At the end of the cannons, the Grey Voivode called a charge, and he and the remaining Danish priest tried to go into the port and escape from there as the ship was approaching. But their fate was still to be the same as the rest of the others. As bombers were approaching out of nowhere, it wasn't seen as they were going to survive. The first two exploded, they survived. Another two approached, exploded them. One of them fell to the water, and the priest exploded. Just to let you know, this is not lore accurate, and I made it for fun. Taleme.